Welcome back to Foxy TV, episode 117. This episode is about updating or refreshing inventory. If you've been keeping an eye on our social media channels, you may have noticed some posts about us receiving new stock at the warehouse and a bunch of it going into new properties on install day. Well, I wanted to chat to Phoebe about this, get her thoughts on why she thinks it is important to continuously add to the inventory, refresh and update stock. And then we're going to see some of our stylists' favourite pieces. So that's going to be the majority of our show. But to start things off for the first few minutes, we're going to go to an install, which happened yesterday, which was Thursday the 24th. Yes, 24th of June 2021, out on the west side of Brisbane in the suburb of Chapel Hill.
We are at Chapel Hill at the moment, a big 5-bed, 2 living. They're all massive rooms though, so multiple sofas in each space. Yeah, we're gonna make it look great.
Is it a partial or a full one?
No, full style.
Ooh.
It, apart from a few little things in this front room, is vacant.
And which style did you choose to go for?
Just a modern classic. It's very, so the colourful bedrooms, and then we've gone for kind of neutral tones everywhere else.
Thanks to Eva for getting that footage for me. Now it is back to the warehouse to chat to Phoebe about updating inventory.
Hey guys, so as you would have seen on Instagram over the past few weeks, we have been receiving a lot of new inventory, which is super exciting, and it keeps it feels like Christmas, makes the team feel very happy to get new pieces to go out, new toys. But I wanted to have a chat about those reasons why it's really important that we do keep refreshing our inventory. Us owning our inventory is a really big sell for our business. So I will go in to talk to a real estate agent, and part of the sell for us, we own our inventory. I don't need to hire the stock, so I don't need to pass on the middleman costs. And what it gives us is the flexibility and more control over our quality. But I can't control that quality, and we can't keep everything fresh if we don't continually update our inventory. So there's a couple of reasons. That's the primary reason. So I want to make sure that, and every time we put a property out for an agent, we have lots of agents that we'll do multiple jobs for every week. None of those jobs can ever look the same. And to be absolutely honest, I never want to see the same piece of artwork in a highlighted area. So in a job that we do for an agent, a primary piece of artwork, a highlight, the main one in the entry, the main one in the formal living space, like our highlight piece, will never be put back in the living space. It's going to be rotated back into into a bedroom, and then it'll be rotated through to another agent, making sure everything keeps fresh and new. I don't know if they notice, but I know. And I don't know if, surely buyers see it, because buyers are going through the same properties for the same agents in the same suburb every time they're listed. So buyers start to notice things the same if we don't switch things over. But keeping those listings unique to us is really, really important. The next part of that is it keeps everything fresh and clean and new. So if you have a piece of inventory that's been in your stock for a long time, it just has that wear and tear. It doesn't matter that anybody's using it. It has wear and tear because they're not made to be in and out of a property every 6 weeks. They're made to sit in the same property for 2 years. So just it's general wear and tear over the period of time. The last part, so the third reason is a tax offset. So Jake coming into, especially you'll see this time every year, we do a huge big inventory purchase. Worked out perfectly for us with COVID. We got our delivery right in the middle of everything when it was really difficult to get any furniture delivered at all. So that was amazingly timed, but we do a purchase this time every single year. Jake tells me how much I need to spend to get our tax down below a certain bracket, and then I spend it. So hard life. So I've had, every year I go out and try and find some new suppliers. Normally I go down to the trade fairs. I'm not heading down there this year, it's too risky. And a lot of the local suppliers and the agencies here are having their new release. They put a lot of more thought and effort into how to do their showrooms. So I'm looking forward to seeing those over the next few weeks. My favourite purchase, and you'll see when we go through it, I'll show you my favourite piece of furniture. Iluka Road have really super impressed me this year. I'm really loving the new stock that we got. We had pieces there that no other stylists in Brisbane are going to be able to access, so that's super exciting. As well as MRD have got some awesome pieces on their way, but I can't show you them yet because they're not here. They arrive in July. So, but we did purchase from Coast to Coast, Albie, Rael, Designer Boys Lagrola. I've done stuff from Robert Mark. We've got a heap of stuff coming from Temple & Webster. Big rug order from Unitex, Beacon Lighting, Freedom. We've used a heap of suppliers this year just to make sure that we have that huge big range. We're, as you would see, increasingly busy, and so we've got heaps of houses out, meaning that we need to get more stock for these additional houses that keep coming on. So I'm gonna head down. I've spoken to all the girls about getting their favorite pieces in. Some of them aren't here, so we're gonna flick through to a property that they're in. Halo range, which is what pieces.
What's your favorite new piece, Jake?
One of the smallest, lightest sofas I'd have to pick.
Why is that?
Because they're easy to move.
This one was black, got a blue. And then I've
So fun.
cactus.
So whose favourite is this one?
Mine. Janessa's. So, fun fact, new sofa from UD Furniture. We talk about these guys all the time. This is their Lima, I believe, their Lima sofa. With, we've never used this fabric before. It's called Lexus Nectar fabric. We've got a green one up there in the evergreen. Man-made linen type fabric. So linen, for those who own linen, is notoriously hard to get clean once it's dirty. Also creases. This, I'll have to keep you updated, but apparently this does not do that. So really excited. We're getting some subtle colours through some of our bigger pieces of furniture, which is something I said we don't do. We always keep our bigger furniture neutral, but I don't think these colours are going to go anywhere. So I'm backing myself. Why do you like it, Janessa?
I think it's fun. I like colour in styling.
Yeah.
I use a lot of colour in styling, so having a pink sofa, I think you can, it doesn't have to be like pink. You can tone it down or you can make it more colourful, but I think it can work in a lot more properties than people think.
And you like green.
I love green.
Yeah.
You like our Globe West sofa.
Yes, I do. It is
Cody
beautiful.
will flick it over to Horizon Drive, which you would have seen on Instagram on our debate over the blue-black cushion. But that was the shape on that couch was cool.
Yeah. It's very like new agey. I love it.
Trendy and curved.
Yep. And weighs a ton, unfortunately.
And perfect
for
for
the boys.
stacking in the truck.
So this is my favourite. It's actually, when you like something in our warehouse, you call it after yourself. So this is the Phoebe dining chair. And it's from Iluka Road. How beautiful is it? It's heavy, so I can't get it down. But my favourite. It's gonna look so good when it has a house to go to. Caitlin's favourite is a leather sofa that we have, which is in Cambridge Street, a property that just listed last week with Torres Property. So you can flick up that listing as well. We've gone very tribal in that one. I have to say that so far, all the girls said, oh, this has to be very expensive. We got it from Early Settler. Price was $6.99. It is a beautiful sofa and it's good quality for that, especially for that price. So very light too, great styling stock. Bianca claimed that she's too new to have a favourite.
Oh.
She's not sure what it is. How about Cam jumps in? Cam, what's your favourite?
What's the lightest, easiest
Cam likes the side check and Cam likes the black drum.
You can carry it with something else.
And that's all we got for you in this episode of Foxy TV, episode 117. Thanks so much for watching as always, and we will see you back here next week.